Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. What's this? What am I doing? I don't know. Anyway, because it's good to feel good. And yeah, do you know what? I don't think it's good to feel good. Like that whole quote. I don't think it's ever going to die out. It's never going to get old. And I think like we should do something to mark how it's good to feel good. Maybe like a music video, which I've proposed many times, by the way. Or maybe even getting it done as a tattoo. I mean, because I've got this panda, this lovely little panda. 6 months, by the way, since I got this panda done. And I just want to think of like getting another tattoo. Like, what about it's good to feel good done on my arm here, or something like that. I don't know. You tell me. But anyway, this really does have nothing to do with the video. But let's just get on to the video, which I am doing right now.
It's Ollie, the guy who likes pandas.
So I found out from Time Hop that a tweet I posted 2 years ago in which I proposed the idea for a Storytime series where I'd read stories from my life and also read stories that are sent to me via email, and that never happened. I proposed the idea and it just never happened. Like, I wanted to do that video and as I say, it never happened. That's a hat trick, by the way. So yeah, I said, hey, do you want to send me stories? And like, no one sent me stories. But I didn't give up on the idea, and seeing that tweet made me think, I really want to do this. I really want to, like, you know, read stories from like past experiences and also from other people. And so yeah, this is the first story that I'm telling you guys. And as you can tell from the title of it, it is about time that I got drunk. We're going to need some water for this. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about in this story. So it all started for me 2 years ago when I went to this party in which, so I was like, yeah, party, this is cool, parties are cool. And what I ended up doing was going along, and because I know people who've like gotten drunk before, and I thought, do you know what, I might just give a few bottles of like alcoholic beverages a try. And this is where it went crazy, because what I ended up doing was I ended up drinking 7 bottles of Budweiser and 1 can of Strongbow. And because I was so drunk out of my head, what I ended up doing, or what ended up happening to me, was that I actually got locked in a dog cage. Like, not like a little cramped dog cage like this, like a proper, you could say it's a kennel. That's it, a kennel. And so yeah, I got locked in a kennel. Actually, no, I got put in there first of all, and then someone ended up putting a really rusty lock on the door of the kennel. Alright, here's a picture here, and you can clearly tell that I'm doing some mad shit. Not like drugs or anything, but just like messed up. Again, people would say messed up on drugs, but no, I was just in a messed up position, and yeah, you could say that I just got pissed, madly pissed. So what I ended up doing was I ended up stripping myself. This is crazy because yeah, when you're like out of control, like after drinking so much, you know you're gonna do something crazy, and that's what I ended up doing. I ended up like stripping like myself. So I ended up stripping myself, like taking all of my clothes off apart from my underwear. And yeah, I think I tried to like hold on to the bars and do something, but then I just fell to the ground, and yeah, not a good idea to do when you're drunk. And so the next thing that I found out was that because, you know, when you're drunk, you can't control your downstairs area, and I just pissed myself. That's the way of saying it. And oh, this is a really embarrassing story, and you guys can clearly tell, but yeah. So I pissed myself, and then someone found a sledgehammer and like literally just smashed it against the lock to try and get me out. And so yeah, they did get me out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm alive, I'm safe, I don't have to stay in there. Because my original intention was that I was gonna stay over that night and stay at this person's house. But obviously because I was pissed, you know, you can't control a man pissed out of his head. But I mean, I guess the cage could have like let me be in a controlled environment so I wouldn't get out and do some mad shit. But yeah, so what ended up happening was, so someone got me out of the cage, or kennel, whatever you want to call it, it's pretty much the same thing. And so, because I brought myself a spare change of clothes, like someone had to like, take off like my boxers, because in fact, here's the awkward thing, I didn't bring a spare pair of boxers, and so someone was like putting those clothes on me, and because, as I said, I didn't have my pair of boxers with me, or any pair of boxers, someone had to put some hot pants on me. Oh my goodness, that's the icing on the cake. That's where we're gonna draw the line. Someone had to put some hot pants on me because I didn't bring a spare pair of pants myself. And someone contacted my parents telling me that, hey, Ollie's pissed. And so what happened was, while I was waiting for them to come pick me up, which I was completely unaware of, by the way. So while someone was coming to pick me up, I was just sat with a bucket in case I threw up. And so when my parents finally arrived, they picked me up and put me in the car, and I think at that point I passed out. And then the next morning I find out that I'm back home, I'm on my couch, and you know, I'm just destroyed, hungover, however you want to describe it, but yeah. And I thought, do you know what, because I'm so drunk, because I've seen the effects of what getting drunk can do to you, so I said at that point, I'm never going to drink again. I could kind of say, yeah, I've remained sober for about a year and a half, or maybe even longer than that. What is it, 2 weeks ago, I went to this party, and I ended up having two pints of Carlin, and I thought, do you know what, we've broken our sober record of like a year and 9 months. I think that's it. But yeah, so yeah, nearly 2 years sober. But that's a good thing. So from that experience, like, I now know like how to control my intake of alcohol and not like to do some messed up shit. And so yeah, that was something that happened to me, and of course I don't know if I'm proud of it or not. I know some people would say, how would you be proud? Or actually, I don't even know. But yeah, it's an experience that happened to me, and I suffered the consequences. And I did say I would never drink again, but I did end up drinking. I mean, if I do, like, you know, have a few drinks, then I know not to do some stupid stuff. So yeah, now I know from that experience how to be, like, how to control myself around alcohol. Whoa, that was a weird experience to talk about, but yeah, I like talking about that. But what is it? If you actually want me to do this series, like actually like tell stories or read people's stories, then let me know, and like tell me in the comments if you'd like me to do a Storytime series, because I'd really like to know. I mean, I would love to, like, but would you be interested? That's the question. So yeah, let me know, like, in the comments, or even on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you want to tell me that, hey, I would like you to do more Storytime things. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, you may look forward to future stories that I have to tell. And like, comment, subscribe, and share the love. See ya!
Ollie Walker.